4th and 3. They need the 22. See if the Blue Devils can get a momentum play. Bailey from the shotgun. Heavy slap of the hands. They might take a timeout if they can't draw them offside. Another heavy slap, and they snap it to the Blue Devils jump. No flag, and it's intercepted. Picked off. Trey Freeman down the sideline. Still on his feet. 35 and 30. Freeman trying to win the race, and he's inside the 15-yard line. A game-changing play before halftime.
We just played a simple man, and Luke came in after Nick got hurt, and he made a great rush on the guard and got back there free, which caused him to make a bad throw right to me. And then I just was running, and I was trying to score because I was like, I think we need this for momentum right now. But I think that really got us going and really showed that we still in the fight for sure.
I really think that Trey Freeman interception last week might have been a play that sometimes just you need to play to turn the season, or not to turn it around, but just get it going. Because from that point on, it's been pretty good. We're hard to stop on offense. Defensively, Duke defense looked like the Duke defense today. Really, really proud of those guys. And again, you see a complete performance in all three phases.
And on the first Saturday of fall, we welcome you to Central New York as the Blue Devils head out on the road this week, looking to win their road ACC opener for the first time since 2019. 6 years later, they're trying to do it today in the Loud House here in Syracuse, playing in a dome for the first time since 2020. It's a new kick, but it's kind of got that big game feel. Two teams looking to take a step forward in ACC play. Syracuse going tempo to throw. Here comes pressure. Fires down the left sideline. Intercepted by Weaver. 25 and 30. Down the right sideline. 40. Cuts inside. Still on his feet across midfield. And out of bounds at the 47-yard line. They brought heavy pressure. Collins threw it up. And Weaver picked it off. His first of the season. Collins from the shotgun will throw this time. Trying to get away into the arms of Anthony. Still rolling to the right. Looks upfield, and he's going to be dropped by Weaver back at the 12. Great penetration. Four different guys had a shot at him. And finally, Weaver gets the tackle. Quick snap and a handoff for Shepard. Stretching to the right. Through the hole. Shepard's loose. Goodbye. 20-15. House call. Touchdown. Nate Shepard with a burst and his first rushing score of the year. 49 yards, and it's 9-3. From the shotgun, here is Mensah to throw. Down the middle, he's got Parquet. He'll walk in for the touchdown. 33 yards, and the Blue Devils take it right down the field to double the lead. Here's the snap. He will throw. They bring pressure. He's got time, though. Lofts it. End zone for Parquet. Got it again. Touchdown. His second of the ball game. A little shoulder shake, and it's 23-3. Collins rolls to the right, looks downfield, and it's caught by Cook. Oh, out of his hands. Stone knocked it loose, and the Blue Devils have it again. A third takeaway. It was Deshaun Stone who knocked it loose. Here's Shepard again through the left side, cuts inside, runs over a man, into the end zone, touchdown. Get you some of that, it's 30-3. Third and a yard, they're gonna give it to Castle. He's got a first down, he's got more. Castle into the end zone, standing up for the touchdown. My goodness, Anderson Castle with his first of the day, fourth of the season, and it's now 37-3 with 11:04 to go. What a performance on the road as the Blue Devils just absolutely destroy Syracuse. 38-3 is the final score. Now 3 consecutive ACC road wins. They win their ACC road opener for the first time since 2019, and they did it in style.
I think the thing I'm most proud of is I believe that you believe we had this inside of us. You know what I mean? And if you remember, way back in August, we talked about short-term negative feedback. And would that affect us? Would that affect our expectations or you know what I mean? All that type of stuff. We knew we had a really freaking good football team. And it was just a matter of time until that came out. And unfortunately for Syracuse, it came out today. You understand that? It came out today. And now you have all the visual evidence. You have all the evidence of what we can be, right? And we can be pretty special. I got a lot of stats I can read off to you, but I got one stat that matters more than anything. We are 2-0 in our
Yes, sir!
Duke All Access is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Fact. It's Ford Truck Month, and it's the best time to get a great deal on a new Ford truck. From the company that assembles more vehicles, employs more hourly workers, who help make Ford the best-selling truck brand in the Carolinas. It's Ford Truck Month. Get great deals on a huge selection, and that's a fact. For the latest offers on a new Ford truck, see your Carolina Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com today.
Let's go, bud. Hurry up. Come on. I'm a baseball dad. Just because I didn't go pro doesn't mean my kid won't. Give me that.
No pressure, kid. Just everyone watching.
Coach says it doesn't matter if you win or lose the game, but that's what losers say. You gotta swivel those hips, right? And you gotta swing. Forward! And if you don't have the right insurance, you can be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Man, here's the deal. Duke football has become a gritty, hard-nosed, high-functioning team that now has a quarterback that's absolutely electric. So I'm excited to see it.
What I was most proud of is just how we started the game. To go into a sellout atmosphere, very loud environment, one of the loudest we have in our league, and just completely exert control, from the first quarter was really, really neat to see. And then what we got to do is we got to play from the lead. We have come from behind. We've shown that we can do that. We had to figure, if we can take a lead, can we hold on to a lead? And not only did we hold on to the lead, we actually were able to extend it. We grew on it. We never grew complacent, and we really finished the game the stronger team. So just proud of 4 quarters of not perfection. We can play a lot better, but they were dialed in, locked in, and played with intent. Let's start with defense. We leveraged the ball, we tackled. It was our best tackling game. We made a big point of emphasis in that we have tackled better the last 6 quarters, and long may that continue. When you tackle well, you make people go the long way to beat you, and we were opportunistic. 7 turnovers forced now in 2 games. We had a suspicion that those would come, and they are coming, and they affect games. And then on offense, we continue to protect the football, 2 games without a turnover. And we just look like we're dangerous and have a chance to score every time we have it. We've got a lot of confidence because all of our weapons are contributing. I think our identity is, it's always growing. It's certainly different than what it was a year ago. But we feel like we are a dynamic offense. Again, a threat. We're explosive. And defensively, we can make plays. We can be opportunistic and put a lot of pressure on the opposing offense and force them to make mistakes, which just gets the ball back to our offense. And then the X factor is our special teams has really improved over the last couple weeks. Our coverage teams are playing great. And we haven't gotten a lot of chances on returns due to touchbacks and fair catches, but we believe in our guys, and that part's coming as well. We had a message last week to our team that great teams are always guarding against arrogance. And the way you do that is that you have to train with humility. You have to practice like you've never won. And then on game day, you flip the switch and you play like you never lost. And I thought our guys did a really good job of that last week. They were humble in their preparation. and they were extremely confident on game day.
My preparation, I think, has been pretty elite these past 2 weeks, and it starts up front with our O-line. I think they have a hell of a game. Super proud of the way they played, and when you can run the ball like that against teams, it makes your offense pretty hard to stop. And so, super proud of the way they play. They played, pretty solid. Defense as well, creating turnovers. I think we just played complementary football, and I think that the scoreboard showed that.
I think it's guys growing into their roles more, specifically on the offensive line. I think we've developed a lot as a group. But also, I don't think you can overlook the quarterback situation, the tight ends we have, the running backs we have. Anderson Castle and Nate Shepard have come in and just done incredible. And now we're running a lot more 2 tight end sets with both Jerry, Jake, and then we got Tony in there sometimes too. So, and then when you have a quarterback who can run zone read and sling it down the field at the same time, it opens up so many things for you. So our offense just has a lot more dimensions to it this year.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Gatorade, created to hydrate better than water. Gatorade, the official sports drink of Duke Athletics.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Turn up the heat on the competition this season with CPI Security, proud partner of the Duke Blue Devils.
Hey, what's up, roomie? I got us some Jersey Mike subs.
Danny DeVito? Are you my freshman roommate?
And that doesn't matter. This is a Jersey Mike's commercial where the subs matter most. I mean, look how big that is. We'd eat that for lunch and for dinner. Hey, we'll eat that. Hey, who let the rents in? You want a Jersey Mike's?
Introduce us to your new roommate.
Mom, it's Danny DeVito.
That's mine. Don't touch it. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
From the mountains to the coast and everywhere in between, Duke's researchers are working hard for North Carolina. So you can be there for the moments that matter the most. From our labs to the ones you love.
Duke Research saves lives.
Castle's in there. He gets the carry, runs off guard left, breaks a tackle. Here he goes. He's got power and speed. 30, 25, 20, and he's inside the 10 where it's going to be first and goal. Anderson Castle on 3rd and a yard, rumbling down that eastern boundary to set up first and goal.
One of the big deals for us in the offseason was to improve our run game and become more explosive in the run game. I think year 2 in the system, I think our offensive line and tight ends are performing well because they understand the system even better than a year ago. But Nate and Anderson, they give us an explosive potential. And Jaquez does as well. He's just been not 100%, and we want to get him back in the lineup as well. But to have that type of depth, to have guys that can rest each other, that can stay fresh, it's a lot of stress on the defense.
AC's your true thunder, He's bringing the roar, he's finishing runs, and really, Nate is your lightning. He can flash you, he can also finish through you. He's a complete back as well, and the same thing as Jaquez. I mean, each one of them has their own little skill set that kind of is their superpower.
Syracuse crowds the line of scrimmage. And here's the snap to Mensah. Quick throw to the left. He leads Castle. 30. Steps out of a tackle. First down inside the 20. Still on his feet down to the 12. Goodness.
Anderson's been phenomenal. We did believe that he'd have a role for us, but his role, again, opportunistic just with some of the injuries we've had. To his credit, he's taken full advantage. very similar to anybody else in the portal, right? You just kind of wait and you see their name pop up, and we knew we needed age in our running back room, and we thought Anderson would be a great culture driver in that room as well, and we've not been disappointed.
From day one, being with the guys, it seemed like I've been here way longer than 8 months, however long it's been. It seems like I've been here for 4 or 5 years, and so that's just a testament to the type of guys that are on the team. They're just really good dudes, as well as all of the coaches. And then as far as fitting in actually on the team, like for football, I think the coaches have helped a lot with that. Coach Foster's been awesome, Coach Brewer, and I've just been able to go to work every day and just carve out a role.
And Anderson Castle is the tailback. He's offset to the right of Mensah on 2nd and goal. And from the shotgun, here's the snap. They give it to the bruiser. Straight ahead, move the pile into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Blue Devils are an extra point away from tying it. 10:49 to play in the opening quarter. The heavy package.
Yeah, I do think I've always been a tough runner. That's kind of like what I would say my type of running style is. My goal is just to get downhill, not dance a whole lot. I mean, I have to play to my strengths, and one of those strengths is just trying to fall forward every single play, and just kind of make one cut and live with it, whether it's the right cut or the wrong cut. That's something that I've had to learn to just live with it and just run hard and finish every run strong.
Out of the shotgun with Castle offset to his right. Here's the snap, a gift to Castle, breaks it outside, takes it in for the touchdown. His 2nd of the day. The game is tied. Here comes Polino for the lead.
Whenever it's those short yardage situations, I really just want to do whatever I can to get the first down, and whatever opens up after that is bonus. And so I've been, thankful to have those opportunities. The O-line has just been really good. They've made it pretty easy for me, and so I've just had to hit the holes hard and just run.
And from the shotgun, here's the snap. The give to Castle. He's got a first down and more. Rumbling down the middle of the field. Castle picking him up, putting him down. Touchdown! My goodness! What a knockout blow in the 4th quarter. 66 yards. Anderson Castle with the longest run of the season and his career, and it could not have come at a better time.
AC brings a ton of experience. He's a former quarterback out of high school. He's got a chip on his shoulder, really was recruited by one school, plays with an elite edge. I think he's brought that edge to the room as far as the new guys. Nate Shepard has just got the young explosiveness, eager to go show people. Same thing. There's the same type of edge. Let me show you what we're about to do.
Quick snap, give to Castle straight ahead, and he's got a first down, 2nd effort. Took it out to the 44 for a pickup of 4.
I thought one of the plays of the game is, we go for a 4th and 2 on our side of the field in the 2nd quarter, and they got everybody up there, and we just run power, and we just stuff them. We just get 4. Where they kind of maybe had the first point of attack, defended okay, and guys just keep moving their feet. The blockers have to believe in the runner, right? And they know that Anderson is tough, and he'll stick it in there and put his head down and get the first down, and they believe certainly in Nate that he can score from anywhere on the field at any time.
Quick snap and a handoff for Shepard, stretching to the right, through the hole, Shepard's loose, goodbye, 20, 15, house call, touchdown. Nate Shepard with a burst and his first rushing score of the year.
It's an adjustment from high school. Obviously, it's much faster. Everybody's much stronger. You got to be much more decisive with where you go and what you do. So, getting more reps in practice and getting more live reps, that's obviously going to help, and just trusting them guys in front. Got to shout out Quez, Peyton, AC, them being older guys. They've helped guide me and lead me into the ways, when I'm doing something wrong or when something's not quite right, they'll correct me. Obviously, Coach Foster and Coach Brewer, they're obviously right there step for step with me. So that's been helping a lot.
He came in here, didn't expect anything. He earned everything. He went through the whole spring. He got a lot of carries. He showed what he could do and put faith in us to say, hey, put him in a game and let's see what he can do. And for a true freshman to be able to do that, to come back from an injury as fast as he did, just shows his work ethic and what he wants to be.
I think anytime you're a young guy, there's always that sort of aha moment that I can do this, and he has certainly had his, and now that you can just see that it's not new to him anymore, and he's just playing very fast and is ready to roll from the first play.
Being out there with Nate, I'm extremely confident in him just because, he can take, from anywhere he can go to the crib. He just has that breakaway, explosive speed. But not only that, he does a great job in pass pro. So, just to have, both the best of both worlds, it just makes me extremely comfortable out there.
It's bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you can say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
We understand your time is important, and so is how you measure it. You may want a beautiful timepiece that's able to perform under intense pressure. Or you may want a chronograph with unparalleled accuracy and a sophisticated style. At Reed's Jewelers, you'll find the perfect watch to measure your time. Time is the currency of your life. Measure it well.
Thought they were out of style, huh? Well, check their new game day fit. Oh, snap! DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexing with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable, son. It's Couture.
Thank you. I got this. Catching your favorite teams is easy. Whether it's on live TV or streaming, your games are front and center.
We're talking tailor fit. DirecTV ain't playing.
They're playing football.
Well, yeah, obviously they're playing football, but they knew what I was talking about.
You look ridiculous.
I think you look nice.
Yeah, you look nice, too.
It's bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you can say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
Hear live, out-of-market play-by-play this year with the Varsity Network app. In a truly unique listening experience, capture every moment and all of the drama. Powered by Learfield, the Varsity app delivers the soundtrack of your favorite teams. Access live and on-demand audio broadcasts, plus over 100 official school podcasts for free through the Varsity app. Download the Varsity Network app today.
Duke Football 360 with Dave Harding.
Blue Devils went on the road and picked up a win in their first ACC road action. Coach, the 3 T's helped get it done.
If you want to win on the road in conference, you got to bring the 3 T's in your luggage, and we brought them. And that's teams, that's turnovers, and that's toughness. And you're going to see our team started the game off. We deferred the toss, sent our kickoff coverage team out there. We've been really, really excelling in our special teams, coverage teams over the last few weeks. Guys are strained down. Of course, they make a mistake with the ball, but watch Kobe Jones right there knock his man to the ground. 15 right here. Bang, knocks his man to the ground, right? Just a lot of guys playing great ball. How cool to start the game with a tackle at about the 11, 12-yard line, fires up the defense.
Yeah, field position was in the Blue Devils' advantage pretty much the entire game.
5 special teams plays gave them the ball inside their own 20. Right, 3 on punt and 2 on kickoff. This is the second one on kickoff, and it's just really hard to drive the ball more than 80 yards, certainly against our defense. And same type deal, just look at all of the bodies getting down there, beating blocks. This is Andrew Pellicciata coming in here from the right side, able to finish making the play. Again, Kobe Smith doing a great job. Leon Griffin setting an edge. Anderson Castle, right? So you're seeing toughness. You're seeing guys taking great pride in teams. George Wright, number 32. Back-to-back weeks, he's been right in there in the mix, and there's probably about 5 or 6 guys finishing inside the 15-yard line on the ball carrier.
Contagious, right? That kind of energy and mindset.
Super excitement, super fired up. We always call it the first play defense. Watch Chandler Rivers, Joe Green coming on the field. They're already ready to go. It's a momentum play. We said on the road, teams create momentum, and our teams did that. Now, the other T, right? So now it comes down to, all right, turnovers, which is tied into tackling, okay? So they're going to hit a little bit of a seam throw right here, right? And again, we talked about our process of creating turnovers. Watch Chandler Rivers, already after the ball shot, right? Knocking at the ball. Now the other T of toughness comes in. Jaden Francois and look at the guys. No gather. That's Elliot Shopper, true freshman linebacker, and 4 guys hit the guy at one time. And guess what happens when it happens? That ball comes out. And that is 2 true freshmen, Gompers and Shopper, laying on top of the ball. They're probably fighting each other for it. But how cool is that? This time last week, not knowing you're going to play your first real big game is a major role, and those guys are on the ball. The T's gets us going, right? We score on offense. We get it again, okay? First play for them in the 3rd quarter. They motion out. They do a little quick sprint out. It's the same wide receiver, right? So he's got in his mind, right? He's already turned the ball over. Deshaun Stone. Look at how elite right? The elbow over the wrist, punches through right there, but still secures the tackle, right? So the ball didn't come out, the guy's going to go to the ground, and then just watch the effort. The ball is on the ground. There's guys in blue watching, there's guys in white watching. Watch the jerseys in white converge to the football. Look at that, right? I mean, that is just really, really phenomenal pursuit. This guy's completely outnumbered. Big time play. Just these are the things that really get you going on defense.
I like the fact that before the ball's even out, you can tell that the effort and the pursuit. Look at all the white jerseys already heading that way, out-efforting
It's just
Syracuse.
a way of life, understanding that the ball is the game, right? And you see like Wes Williams right there, just the urgency, the effort to get down there, to get on it. A tremendous play in the game, very discouraging, right, for their team. Then, speaking of discouragement, there's nothing more discouragement, okay, than just getting the ball run on you in the second half. And again, these are the plays I just like to show because the broadcast doesn't always give credit to where credit's due. Everyone's aware of Nate Shepard and just his strong running. But the offensive line and the tight ends, I want to start with the tight ends. Jake Taylor, Jerry Hazley right here. Watch what Jerry does to his man. Completely buries him in the ground, right? Check out the block right here on number 94. Holy cow, right? This is Craycraft knocking a tremendous, tremendous hole, right? Pickett's got the backside still with Brian Parker. Now Nate can go to work, right? You get him on the second level. You get him one-on-one with a safety, right? And that's where the toughness really ties in, right? 19 doesn't really sort of misses the tackle, and we get 5 more yards after contact right there. Really, really cool. What's also really cool is we just get to run the same play again, right? We just get right back in the exact same formation, call the exact same play. It doesn't matter whether they know it's coming or doesn't know it's coming. Fina's got his guy run all the way out to the numbers. So again, a tremendous crack right here. And then here's the same defensive backs in the backfield. And again, Nate finishes the run. Contact where? Toughness. At the 4-yard line, carries him all the way into the end zone.
It's the same safety from the play before.
And they remember. Just like the wideout remembered that he fumbled and fumbled twice, the safety remembers twice. And that's, again, that's where toughness tells. And look what that does for everybody on the team. And then you want to finish somebody off. Now you bring in AC at the end. You have 3 tight ends in the game, right? How cool is that? And again, same thing. Just look at the blocks. You see how Brian Parker's getting to the second level. Craycraft's on the second level. And you'll see from the back end, just a tremendous hole right. Look at the hole.
Digging that out right
Huge
there.
hole, yeah. Boggs is great. Hazley's great. There's just so many guys that are straining, right? And then AC he gets to be the beneficiary. What a beautiful hole that is. To not call a pass play in the fourth quarter means you packed your toughness. We'll have to do it again. We got to go back on the road this week.
Blue Devils finding a way to get it done. 3 T's helping out in a major way.